Nothing like the witchy mess from that old movie. That nonsense was crap. And that's what my new neighbor sounded like. 4 nights. 4 nights of this rambling, tone-deaf torture. 4 nights of the voice of God being drowned out. 4 nights too many. Coltrane fell silent when I pulled the headphones off and moved across my apartment, not giving a damn that my t-shirt was wrinkled when I picked it up off the floor and tugged it over my head, not caring whether or not that loud woman would get pissed if I interrupted what had to be some nightly juju ritual. My skin pebbled in the cool air from the vents at the elevator, but I didn't shake or cross my arms to get rid of the sensation. It fed me as I slipped into the car, ignored the quick flash of my reflection on the metallic doors, showing the bags under my eyes, the streak of muscle that twitched when I stretched my shoulders. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to confront this chick, but I was tired and annoyed, and before I stopped to think about what I was doing, the elevator dinged and I stood right in front of 6D's door. There was a constant thump of a drum line bumping beneath the sliver of light at the bottom of the door. The only shadow I could make out slipped around that light, probably dancing to whatever voodoo junk pulsed from those speakers. Coltrane was music, spirit music, deep, heart-aching music that seeped into your soul, filled in all the fragments that life left empty. This garbage? Hell no. This was racket and chaos set to a disjointed rhythm. 2 bangs of my fist, and I stood there, arms braced against the doorframe. Loops of black tattoos, things I wanted to remember, things I could never forget, visible over my forearms, moving as I twisted my fists on the wooden frame. I didn't care what I looked like. A tall, inked black man breathing fire at her door. Not worried that this woman might see something of a threat in me. Thin, wrinkled shirt over wide shoulders, jeans slipping low on hip bones. Instead, I focused on that mean ache of messed up calm and lack of sleep crowding in my brain. My stupid, pissed-off attitude amped up the longer it took her to open the door. Waiting, I envisioned that I'd yell, I'd unload on her, then get the hell away before she could react, stalk back to my apartment with my anger leaching out behind me. Then maybe Coltrane would work, and I could get at least a few hours sleep. The drum beat stopped. Footsteps. The snick of a lock. Angry breaths flared my nostrils. My eyes twitched. A vein in my forehead pulsed. With the smallest creak of a hinge, the softest slip of light, the world around me went silent. The silhouetted figure before me sent a whisper straight to my brain. But it was the light cast across her face and the good look I got of her that rattled me, really rattled me. I couldn't shake it. I didn't know this woman, yet she felt freakishly familiar, like I dreamed about her for a year and never caught her name. Like that dream had haunted me and I was only just remembering why. Like there were details about her face that had been branded into my memory, and I just uncovered them. One glance, and I stood frozen, unable to squash the rush of memory and confusion that shot at me like a wave. Sensation overtook me, and I got caught up by what felt like a whip of wind moving through the park. Of plastic beads and forgotten parking tickets on Bourbon Street, the second Fat Tuesday ended. Of the spray of waves that had crashed against the quay. It slapped across my subconscious. A whoosh, a break of something that could have been a kiss. Likely was a punch in the gut, though no one touched me. Before I finished one blink, there she stood,